worked hard on creating a beautiful image and now want to turn it into an overlay. In today's video, we will show you how to take any image and turn it into gameplay, webcam, and chat overlays. If you need to get started right away or maybe need a little inspiration for your own designs, check out our work over on proficientskills.org and download some of our free designs to jazz up your stream. Our overlay packs include both screen designs as well as webcam frames. All designs are 100% free to use. Link is in the description below. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so here we have our image that we created before. And if you need a refresher on how we did that, be sure to check out part 1 of this video series. I think we'll start with a widescreen webcam frame. So let's make a selection box, move it over, make it a bit smaller. Now let's add some guidelines to center our selection. There's 1 and 2. Now that we have our box, we'll grab our eraser. Let's see, where is that thing? All right, here it is. And just erase everything in the middle. And that's it, a simple webcam frame for widescreen cameras. This frame has a bit of a border and our mounted picture is inside. Next, let's make a new image for our square border. This will be 1600 by 120 pixels. Change the background to transparency. All right, so first up, let's resize our image. We're gonna make it a little bit bigger just to fill in our camera size. That's nice. All right, now let's make a new layer. Make a square selection. Add some center guidelines, horizontal and vertical. Move our box. Oops, not the image. Let's just make another one. All right, make the border a bit thicker. And same as before, erase. The edge is too thick for me. Let's go ahead and resize our selection. Somewhere around there. Now grab our eraser and erase. Much better. So here's our finished square webcam frame. And here is our widescreen frame. Next, let's make our gameplay screen. Here we have a new canvas with 1920 by 1080. Add transparency and paste our image. Cool. For the guides on this screen, we want to keep as much of it focused on the gameplay as possible. So here we'll start with an 80% vertical guide. Some quick math shows that the area to the left of this guideline is 1536 pixels. So we divide this by 2 and see that our vertical center is at 768 pixels. Our horizontal guide will stay at 50%. Now, let's select an area for our gameplay window. When selecting an area, we want to make sure that this fixed aspect ratio is always lit as we resize our window. I know it's not lit here and it caused some weird cropping issues when I tested the overlay, so learn from my mistake and ensure that this icon is lit while you resize. This looks like a good size. Let's make a new layer and call it Gameplay Window. Good. Now we want to grow the selection by 10 pixels. and apply a white stroke to it. This is our outer borderline. Next, we want to fill in our area with white. And this time, shrink our selection window by 10 pixels. This will be our inner borderline. Now, we just grab our eraser tool and get rid of everything in the middle. And that's our gameplay window. Here, I'll fill it with black so it's easier to see, but when you make this, I suggest you keep it transparent. The overlays included on our site are all transparent, and it just makes the gameplay sit better within this window without having the black bars. Next, let's make a new layer and work on our camera. When selecting a camera size, we're going to be doing the same thing that we did as our gameplay window. Again, here ensure that the fixed aspect ratio is lit. The ratio matches either your 16.9 widescreen or 4.3 square webcam. This is more forgiving than the gameplay window, but it's these little touches that will make it look amazing. There we go. Once again, we'll go over and stroke our selection path. This time, just increase the pixel size instead of growing and shrinking. Oops, we're not looking for a black line. Let's see, where is it again? All right, here it is. And that's our webcam frame. All right, here the webcam frame is a little off, so I want to move it down with the arrow keys just to make it in line with our gameplay overlay. Down a little bit. All right, that looks nice. Lastly, let's make a small area for our chat display. This is done entirely freehand, since you can resize the chat window in whatever streaming software you're using. OBS, Streamlabs, Stream Elements. About this big looks good. Next, we'll fill in the entire area with white. I'll bring down the opacity to a more of a dull gray. I think I want a little bit bigger area here. Yeah, just to line up with our webcam frame. To do that, we're just gonna grow the selection. And fill it back in with our white. All right, so we made it a bit bigger. Let's make it a bit taller as well. Now go back and fill it. Looks good. Now I want to make the webcam frame a bit more exciting. So I'll take the eraser and zoom in here. And erase a tiny line into the webcam. Oh, that looks so good. Now let's do the same to the top border. Go around a couple of times and make sure we are even. There it is. All right, that's our finished gameplay screen. I'll just add a bit of black here to make the frame pop a bit more, but remember, all of these frames should be transparent, as it's easier to set any of your gameplay or webcam scenes. All right, let's just clean up these corners a little bit. Much better. And that's it. Here we have our completed gameplay overlay scene, complete with chat box, game window, webcam frame, and it was super easy to make, and you can do it with any picture you have. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you all learned something useful. My only wish is to provide as much value to everyone as I can, and if you feel as though I've done that, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. It really does help me out by enabling YouTube to push this video out to more people so that even more people can learn. Feel free to let me know what kind of skills you all want to learn in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time for more skills here on Proficient Skills.